Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our March 31st submissions PSA Reveal. Just got grades back probably a few hours ago. And we're going to be pretty busy in the upcoming days with the Bowman release. So, doing it as soon as possible right now is probably a good time to get it done. Let's see, 10:28 right now. I'm just watching Walker Buehler's first start back since 2022. Started off pretty rocky, but he's picked things up. Oh, they took him out in the 5th. Not terrible 4 innings. Alright, so it is 10:29. I'm gonna get started, I think, here. So let's just reveal. Alright, so our first card is we got 5 here for Sherman. And our first one here will be from one of our 23 Bowman Chrome Hobby breaks. It is a green Boba of 99. Remember, this one looked really nice. Let's see how we did. First one, 10 for Sherman. There you go. Of 99, Bo, PSA 10. Alright, next up we have Bowman Draft Night of Paul Skeens, the Beast himself, who's destroying AAA. Alrighty. I remember this one looking pretty solid. There you go. PSA 10 for Sherman. 2 for 2 so far. Next up, Mood Ring, case hit. Matt Shaw. I don't remember. Guess that's good enough for me to advise submitting. The Mood Rings have actually been pretty good quality in 2023, even though most everything else has not been great. So let's see if we can possibly go 3 for 3 here for Sherman. Yes, we can. So there we go, 3 10s in a row for Sherman. And let's see, Sherman has 2 more. Next up is a paper sky blue Blake Mitchell. If I recall, this one was 100% perfect. I think quite often with these, there's a corner that's just not 100% perfect. It's like a little white, but you don't know which way it's gonna go. It almost looks like in that bottom left, you can almost see a little bit of white there. So guess I hope it's a 9er, at least a 9. And we got a 10. There you go. Sherman 4 for 4 on 10s. I mean, I even see it looks like a tiny little white dot there in the bottom left, but still worth a 10. A 490 Blake Mitchell for the KC Royals. And last one is the Topps Finest, where we score 10s on almost all the time. So if Sherman can knock one more here with the Topps Finest franchises, he'll be perfecto. How did we do? Oh, we got a 9. I don't remember seeing anything wrong with this one. That's a shame. Usually we always get 10s on these guys. But, okay, so 4 10s and 1 9. Probably the least likely I would have suspected to get a 9. That's the one that got a 9 for Sherman. That'll be Sherman's 5, so 4 out of 5 ain't too bad. And Bill has 2 of the probably top cards in this break, including this first one here, which is a Bowman, the only Bowman glass auto that we've pulled in any of our jumbo breaks. And this one was in a 75 Aqua Lava Parallel, and it's not even a thick card. That's what I thought was weird about it. It's just like the size of a regular hit card, and the Bowman glasses are usually the thick, like 75 top loader thick. So it's kind of interesting. So Enrique Bradford Jr. first rounder for the Orioles. How did we do? we tend to do a lot worse than we expect on autographs in 23 Bowman draft. So we're crossing our fingers we don't get a terrible surprise. Wow, there it is. 10. There you go, Bill. Nice Enrique Bradfield. That is just a cool looking card right there. You know, I don't care what its value is or what it's worth. The Bowman glasses look awesome. An auto and a 10. Pretty cool. And the other one is also on the thumbnail. So this card and this card. The Transformative Talent. Jackson Churio. Gold of 50. It's a pretty sweet looking card. You can almost see a little dot of white in that bottom right corner there. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the grade. Ah, nice. So there you go, Bill. A 10 Bradfield auto and a 10 Jackson Churio gold. That's awesome, Bill. Congrats on that. So far to start things off, we have 6 out of 7 10s. And now we go on to 8 cards for Brandon. We'll start off with a yellow of 75, Bowman Draft First Edition 2022, Ryan Ritter for the Colorado Rockies, 4th round pick. And usually these things score pretty well. So let's see how we did. Ooh, we got a 9. It's about as low as you could expect on the downside with these guys. I wonder why it scored low. I see a little dot under the 40 there, but I highly doubt that's on the card. Probably on the PSA slab or something. I don't remember seeing anything wrong with this card, so a surprising 9 for me. Next up, Jackson Holiday. This is just I think a base chrome Holiday that looked pretty good that we sent in. And there it is, a 10. Nice 10 Jackson Holiday. So that was a good call on that one. Next up, we Wyatt Langford Refractor. I mean, I can see a little bit of white down there at the bottom. I don't think this one looks like it was 100% perfect, but we hope for the best. There you go. A PSA 10 Wyatt Langford Refractor. Hasn't been off to the greatest start, but it's Bowman's best there. Well, the last ones we did, I think. So we got a 9 and 2 10s so far for Brandon. Next up is a shellacked, also from Bowman's Best, of Wyatt Langford. And 9 on that one. Boo. Alright, Masataka Yoshida. This one was from, I think, our last Bowman Chrome Sapphire break, I want to say. We had a missing hit, and this was the missing hit that got sent from Topps. And I think, I can't remember 100%, but I think we originally shelved this one, and then we decided later to include it in the submission. I know we did with the next one, the Braden Taylor as well, but I'm not sure about this one. This one might have just been good. Oh, there you go, PSA 10 Rookie Sapphire Aqua Masataka Yoshida for Boston. Pretty cool one there. Alright, and next up, this was a Braden Taylor auto that we got in a jumbo break that was not in good shape, and this one was the card Topps that sent us back. And it was not 100% perfect, and it was, I know this one was originally shelved. We were not going to submit it, and Brandon changed his mind. So we did. Yep, I guess there was a reason why it was shelved. We got an 8. Eh. Oh well. Win some, you lose some, I guess. Getting this. An 8, by the way, is the standard Topps says they have. That's the minimum that they won't replace a card for. 8. So, guess that's their bare minimum. Next up, Kevin Sim. This was an aqua one we pulled out of a break. I remember it looking pretty good. But we've had some real bad, surprising results with some aqua lava refractors. Apparently, I'm blind to issues with aqua lava refractors, so hopefully we're not shocked here. No, we're not. There you go, PSA 10. We did it. We finally got an aqua lava 10. We've had 2 6s that I've submitted that have been aqua lavas that have been shocking to me. Well, we got a 10. From what I heard from Brandon the other day, he said Kevin Sim wasn't playing very well. But, probably still worth it. We're sending in if you get a 10. Alright, and then the last one was a Christopher Morel negative from Topps Chrome Update. And this one I remember looking very good. And there's usually a lot of issues we find with the negatives, little dots or scratches or smudges. But I remember this one looking extremely good, exceptionally good. And whenever I say stuff like that, I feel like I look like a fool if it's not a 10. And it is a 9. Really, it's a 9. Where did this card get hit? I just don't understand. I remember seeing this card looking perfect. How dare they? How dare they 9 this Christopher Morel? What is wrong with this card? I don't understand. Obviously, you can't tell everything from the picture, but I mean, everything you do see in the picture, the centering looks absolutely perfect. You don't see anything on the corners. That's the best you can see from this. And there's no dots anywhere that you see. Man, that one's a tough one. I really thought that one would have been a 10. So that'll be Brandon's 8. So we got a 9, a 10, a 10, a 9, a 10, an 8, and a 9. So not the best. Nice auto 10, that's clutch. Nice refractor Langford 10, that's also clutch. And Holiday was a 10, and the Yoshida Aqua was a 10. So some pretty good ones were 10s. Next up, this one was Dave's only submission. This was from a 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition break. Henry Davis, this one was gold of 50. This is back when he was amazing in spring training, so he's not doing so great right now. But let's see if we can do better on our second 22 Bowman Draft First Edition parallel. We got a 9 on the first one. This one will be an 8. Wow, that surprises me as well, because I don't remember seeing anything too wrong with this one. But yeah, it's an 8, so that's a disappointment for sure. No question. Boy, I wonder what I didn't see. Sometimes there's little like foil lips on the edges, but if I would have noticed that, I would have told Dave about it for sure. I think I would never just blindly sent anything in. And here, okay, here's another 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition parallel. This was Theodore's only submission. This is a Gavin Cross red parallel of 5. So I can tell on the back center he's not 100% perfect, but shouldn't be bad enough to downgrade it. I don't remember seeing anything wrong with it either. I remember thought it could look good too, but I've been 0 for 2 on thinking the first editions look good so far. So a nice red 10 would be pretty awesome. Theodore is one that got kind of hosed with his last auto. He had an Aqua Lava auto of Kendall George. It came back at 6 last time, so I'm really hoping Theodore can get some redemption here and get a 10. And yeah, look at that. That's awesome. First round pick for the Royals, PSA 10 red, Gavin Cross. I wonder if there's any other out there. There's only 5 of them. So freaking sweet hit. 3 of 5, Gavin Cross. Look at that. Sweet. So congrats to Theodore on that one. And this one, next one is Eric, who is a fairly new person to the channel, but he pulled this. I believe it was this was an Adley Rushman refractor. I think in the same break he got a rare Adley, but we decided this one was in great submission condition and the rare one was not. So we sent this one in. So I don't remember any reasons not to get a 10. This set is usually very grading friendly. So let's see how we did. Nice. PSA 10 refractor Adley. Congrats to Eric. That's a nice one there. Alright, next up we have one card for Brian. This is a damaged Adrian Santana we sent back to Topps. They sent this one back and it looked pretty good. So we decided to grade it. How will we do? There it is. PSA 10 Adrian Santana. One of very few auto Bowman draft cards we can get a 10 out of. These days they are the toughest darn things to grade. But there we go. Another 10 for Brian. Brian's gotten like all 10s and like 1 9. And that was on a Bowman draft auto. So we've picked him pretty good for Brian. Next up, Matt Holliday. This one is from 2024 Top Series 1. This is the Baseball Stars Black Paralleled Auto. This one had bad corners. And I told Jim about the corners. So, my guess was that maybe this one would get an 8. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7 to 8 territory, though. As a Cardinal fan, I can appreciate this card, though. That's pretty cool. And his son just got called up recently. It didn't go so well. But Matt Holliday, Baseball Stars Black Parallel. Let's see how we fared. Well, it did get an 8. I think that's about as high as this card was going to get. I think it actually could have graded lower because their corners were not great. There was at least 2 corners. It might have been even more. But paper auto Matt Holliday Black Parallel 8. So I'd say it's a fair win for what it was. And then next up we have for Justin. This is a paper sky blue Max Clark for the Detroit Tigers. I can't remember if this one was 100% perfect, or I think there might have been a corner that I was like, it's one of those where you see like something little dot or something maybe it's not 100%, but not too bad that you don't know. It's kind of like that Blake Mitchell area. We did get a 10 on. So let's see. I don't know. I can see white in that bottom left right there, but I saw white on the Blake Mitchell too and got a 10. So let's see. It's probably a 9 or 10, most likely. And we got a 9. That is probably what I expected. I can see in that same corner, bottom right there, you can see a little white dot, even on this screen. So PSA 9, Max Clark, Sky Blue of 499. And our final card was not in perfect condition. I know this one for sure, but we sent it anyway. It's a Zach Geloff 2023 Bowman Chrome Auto for the A's, gold of 50 mini diamond. So and I had the same spiel the last time. Francisco submitted a Felden Celestian Sapphire Purple, and that thing came back at 10 and it shocked me. But usually these guys are hard asses with autos, so I don't know. This could be anywhere from a 6 to 7 to a 9. I'd be shocked if it was a 10 because I remember there were things on it and we sent it in anyway. But for the last card of the reveal, it's Zach Geloff, gold of 50 auto. Currently on the injured list. He's on my fantasy team. He hasn't had the greatest start, and he has an oblique injury. But it'll be a 7. That is about 7 or 8 is what I was expecting. So that would fall in line where I figured it might end up. So sometimes you send in something that doesn't look great. You get surprised on the good side. Sometimes you get what you expected. I think this one is what I kind of expected. So that'll be that for our 331 PSA reveal. I hope everybody always has a good time with these. I like submitting the cards for you guys and getting you guys some nice value back on your cards. So that'll be that. And I will see you guys on the next one, which is, if you're interested in the order prep stage. It's been in the order prep stage for a little while now, it feels like. Doesn't even let me go into it. 34 cards on that one. I sent it in, I don't know, feels like roughly a week ago. Yeah. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Congrats to everybody who got good grades. And I feel bad if you didn't. For the surprises. And I'll see you guys for a couple breaks tomorrow. Probably a decent amount of you guys are on some of them tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good rest of your Monday.